Welcome to our series of videos that explore various aspects of implementing inquiry science in different science class situations. This episode looks at a science activity in a foundation class. The broad aim of using an inquiry science approach in this instance is to promote optimal motivation and engagement in the students. This lesson is looking at weather as part of earth and space sciences, in particular, how daily and seasonal changes in the weather affect everyday life. We are going to use two different inquiry-based teaching strategies described in the Science by Doing professional learning module, brainstorming and concept mapping, to promote engagement by the students.
Raise your hand if you think you know what today's date is. Yes. Let's have a think. What comes after 9? 10. So 29, and then we'd go to 30. So today is the 30th. So every morning as school starts, we take the roll, and then the first thing we do is a weather chart. We're looking at the date, we're looking at the day of the week, the month we're in, and the season. And we're also looking at what kind of weather is happening today. We're bringing in those elements from their everyday lives and showing the students how that changes over time. Today we're thinking, what is the weather? So today we will be making connections between what we know about the weather and what the weather's doing today. Is it stormy outside? No. Not today. Is it hailing outside? No. They all have a different aspect on the weather. Some students found yesterday it was foggy. Some students went, no, it wasn't foggy at my house. So we could talk about how that was different for different students. Raise your hand if you can think of a weather word. William.
Sunny.
Sunny. Excellent. Summer. How does it feel in summer? Warm. Fantastic, guys. That's really, really good. I bet we can think of more words later after we've been thinking about this a bit longer. Children generally are interested in what you have to show them. If you're not trying to teach them, but you're showing them something and having them explore it, it generally works really well. We're going to take our frames outside. We're going to have a look at different kinds of weather that we can see. We might have a look right up in the sky and see what colour the clouds are. And I want you to remember one thing that you see outside that's the most interesting thing to you today. Can you see that one over there?
Yeah.
It's moving. It's moving all the way across the sky. I was particularly happy with the first activity. They really enjoyed that. They like going outside and being active. They like associating it with what they know and feeling special in that they understand something. Now you will notice on your paper, this side is for the drawing. And if you would like to, you can write a little bit about what you saw. You can write what it's called. You can give it a title. Do you think it's the earth moving, or do you think maybe there's wind? Because do you remember we saw the wind moving our hair? And you know how soft clouds are, because when we have fog and the clouds all come down to the ground, and we can walk through the clouds, can't we? So clouds aren't very...
I really wished to walk on the I wished to walk on the clouds.
Yeah.
With my backpack.
So what have we got here? Tell me about it.
Just grey.
Grey sky. Because what colour was the sky outside today?
Grey.
It was a bit grey, wasn't it? But not really stormy, just grey.
Yeah.
And how did it feel? The main aim today was to engage the students, to get them interested in what's happening around them and make a connection to their own lives. That this is all part of science. They don't realise that, but it is. It's all part of science, and they're getting a lot out of it. They're learning today, and they'll be excited about it today, and that way they'll still be excited about it tomorrow.
It was windy and cold.
Well done, Will. I love that. I think that's fantastic.
And these are flags.
And they're the flags. And which way are the flags moving?
That
Way, because that's the way the wind's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done.
Here are the clouds, and this is the wind blowing the plants in the grass, and it's cold and cloudy as well. I draw the sky, and this is the wind, that's the sun, and that's Miss Ling.
I think the next session we will do, I will actually share an experience, a weather-related experience with the students, something that made me really excited, particularly when I was a kid, and then hopefully have enough time for at least 4 or 5 students to share an experience, to get each of them thinking about something that's happened to them that they really liked. So I'll have them draw that particular experience and focus on their writing on the back of that to explain what happened and why they liked it.